What's up, people? Time for another obnoxiously awesome video. And this one's actually food related. Look at that. Me actually posting food related videos on my channel. What a surprise. I've gotten a bunch of emails from you bros and some ladies asking about bulking shakes. Not just any shakes, bulking shakes. How I prepare them, what I put in them. So today, I figured I would show you my regular routine. Yes, there is a routine for making a bulking shake. But it's simple, like 2 or 3 steps, maybe 4. I actually take a mass gainer and just add a few things in there just to make it taste a little bit better. So let's get started. So first, let's talk about the mass gainers that I use in these shakes. If you remember in my older videos, I actually did a giveaway of this huge 15-pound bag of mass gainer, which was great and it was amazing tasting, but it wasn't very good when you added things in there. It was good by itself, but not good with other ingredients. And that's just because it was a s'mores flavor. I'm sure if they had a vanilla flavor, it would taste amazing with stuff like strawberries and, you know, whatever else you want to put in there. But I didn't have vanilla, so I will never know. But being that BPI is a huge sponsor of this channel, which I am super grateful for, they give me the opportunity to try a bunch of flavors, see what I like the best. And so after trying a bunch of their protein flavors, I settled on whipped vanilla. So here is BPI's mass gainer. This is gonna be the 16 serving container. This is whipped vanilla, like I said. And one thing I always make sure to do is to check the nutrition facts on the back. There are things that you need to look out for when looking for mass gainers. They tend to put a lot of junk in mass gainers. But this is one of the few that I have found with the most decent nutrition composition. Of course, I'm not just saying that. Although BPI does send me some of these products to review and show you guys, I am also open to fully criticize whatever they send. If I didn't like this, I wouldn't show you guys it. I've tried Serious Mass by Optimum Nutrition, I've tried Super Mass, and I've tried a bunch of other mass gainers, some of which were decent and some of which also had great nutrition facts. But what I really like about this is the whipped vanilla. Tastes absolutely amazing with some of the fruits that I put in my mass gainers. By the way, if you're looking for the announcement of the winner of the unflavored protein, you're not gonna find it here. You gotta go check out my Instagram. That is where I will be announcing the winner. But in the meantime, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek of what's to come. So I've got this absolutely massive box just sitting in my room. Give that a little open, and what do you know? There are 2 huge mass gainers in there. That's right, there are gonna be 2 winners in next week's giveaway. So keep a lookout for that. Okay, so bananas and milk are actually the only ingredients I ever include in any of my shakes. For me, I feel like bananas really cancel out that protein aftertaste, and I wanna keep it as simple as possible. So what I usually do is buy a big bunch of bananas, cut those up, and store them in the freezer for the coming weeks. And today, I'm gonna show you how I do that. If you really want to count every single macro that you're putting into your body, I would suggest getting something like this. This is just a cheap electric scale that works perfectly fine. And then you can use something like a paper bowl to put your bananas in and weigh them out. That way you know exactly how much of what you're putting into your body. So that's just a quick little side note. So you can use any container for storing that you want. I'm just gonna use this bad boy because I have a bunch of them on hand and they work really, really well at preventing freezer burn. So we're just gonna break one off of the bunch, and you're gonna wanna make sure to peel the banana before cutting it up, because once this freezes, it basically gets glued to the banana peel. But like I said, we are just going to, wow, I was gonna cut them like that. I guess you can. But yeah, like I said, we are just gonna cut this bad boy up. And we are gonna do this with every single banana on the bunch. All right, and this is the last one. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm using a very, not even sharp at all butter knife. That's why I'm cutting towards my hand. So yeah, if you're using a sharp knife, obviously do not cut on top of your hand. But yeah, so that is it. What you're gonna wanna do is make sure you get fairly ripe bananas, you're gonna be freezing them, so they're not really gonna be aging that much. That's why it's okay to get them super ripe. Plus, it's gonna taste a lot better in your smoothie. So after we're done cutting these bad boys up, we're just gonna throw the lid on, and we're gonna put this in the freezer, wait for them to get frozen, and use what we need. So here is actually a set that I already made and have been in the freezer for a week and a half. Just gonna take the lid off, and you can see they do brown a little bit when you put bananas in the freezer or in the fridge. They are gonna brown. They do stick together a little bit, but they are fairly easy to break apart. Alternatively, if you want, you can individually wrap the portions, weigh them out and then wrap them and then put them in here. But that's a bit too much work for me. I just like throwing them in here and pulling them out as needed. So I usually don't weigh my bananas out, but for demonstration purposes today, I'm gonna weigh them out. Like I said, I've just got this cheap scale from Walmart. We're just gonna press it and turn it on. And as you can see, it's automatically zeroed with the paper plate on top. So now all that's left to do is add in our bananas. And I've already predetermined how many grams of bananas I want specifically in my smoothie. And that should be about it. That's all I want in my smoothie for today. So let's get started on that. All right, so I've got my blender set up. One thing I do not like about Ninja blenders is that after a few uses, the plastic starts clouding up. I've had a few other blenders and I've never had this problem, but this is my second Ninja and this always gets cloudy. So if you know of a solution to get rid of that, please let me know in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get started. So first off, we're gonna add in our milk. Then we are going to add in our protein. Like I said, I'm gonna be using the whipped vanilla protein by BPI. And this is gonna be 5 scoops, but the scoop is actually a lot smaller than the standard mass gainer scoop. All right, then I'm gonna blend this up before putting in the bananas. Now I'm going to put in the bananas. Now that is a large drink. If you've ever had the Hulk from Smoothie King, this is about the same size as that. It's gonna have around 700 calories, not including that banana. And there is just gonna be a ton of protein packed in this guy. I actually added a lot of milk, almost twice the recommended amount, just because I hate thick protein shakes. Not to mention, this stuff is delicious, so I really do not mind it. But yeah, that was just a super simple tip. This is gonna be a very short video, and I really hope that you enjoy it. You know, you can use whatever type of fruit you want. It's just my personal preference to use banana. But as a rule of thumb, I generally stick to vanilla if I'm looking to add ingredients. In the past, I've always found myself stressing if my videos are too short, but now I really like uploading short, fast, quick videos for you guys. You know, not every video is gonna be a 10-minute long meal prep, which I think is good. As a YouTube viewer myself, I hate watching super long videos on and on every single day. So I've been trying to mix it up myself as well. If you guys wanna see more of these super quick, helpful videos, let me know in the comments below and I will keep doing them. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay strong and I'm gonna go finish that shake.